What is Igliatare cooking? Because some of the news today actually looks positive for Milan. Let's get into some of it. First of all, go and check out Sempre Milan's article that translates Igliatare's interview on what the vision is for Milan next season and what some of the moves that he has in mind to bolster the squad. So let's get into some of them. First and foremost, he mentioned that Milan are going to be focusing on reinvigorating that midfield and specifically the number 6 position. Then you wake up this morning and see that Milan are very close to sealing the deal for Samuel Ricci, somebody that they've had on their radar for quite some time, and only for a fee of around 22 plus 3 in bonuses, so 25 million total for a very talented midfielder that has Serie A and international experience. Good looking so far. Then he confirmed what we all knew at this point, that Luka Modric will be joining Milan after the Club World Cup, and he gets his proper send-off with Real Madrid. One of the greatest of all times, regardless of his age, is joining Milan, so that's another positive. Then there was links for more midfielders. Matteo Moretto spoke about it, that Xhaka and Jashari are 2 players, Swiss internationals and Albanian ethnicities, that would be interested in joining Milan. Milan are going to have to weigh their options with their offers. And to be quite honest with you, I think that either of these players, or if both, would be phenomenal for Milan. So I really like that. So let's get into the other parts of Tare's interview. He then mentioned how Milan will be interested in signing another striker, and he alluded to the type of profile that he's looking for. He mentioned that the player that they had in mind for the striker position would play similar to Olivier Giroud, so that got me thinking on who that might be, and some of the links say this. A highly unlikely transfer considering the cost, but Matteo Retegui is somebody that perfectly links up to what they're describing. They have been linked to him. Again, Atalanta just signed him last year. He was capocannoniere, so that price has easily doubled. We'll see if Milan are actually going to come forth with a lot of money like that for a player, but he does fit the profile and has been linked to Milan. I ultimately think it's not going to be him, but it is a player like him that they've been interested in. Ultimately, I really love Tare's interviews and his transparency as a whole. I think that Milan are aiming to improve the squad, and they have been linked to some positive names. Again, they don't get the benefit of the doubt, but at least Tare does, because for me, he wasn't here these past couple of seasons. At least he has concrete ideas and is transparent about them. That's something we can't say about the sporting directors and management in the past. So let me know what you guys think about this interview with Tare and some of the players that they're linked with. Let me know in the comments.